You know that feeling? When you've been interrupted again by someone who didn't notice you had more to say and you could have challenged him. Maybe that's the sort of thing you do all the time, but today you just didn't have the energy. You've been interrupted, shouted down by so many men in your lifetime, taught from infancy to shut up and look pretty so that someone will love you, because that's all you're good for. That's all you're worth. You know that feeling? The numbness that spreads across your face and into your mouth, oozing down your throat, infiltrating your stomach as he keeps talking. Have you been there? Because I haven't. See, I learned to communicate in Brooklyn, New York, where conversations are not like chess games with carefully planned turn-taking and patient waiting. I learned to communicate like dancing. Conversations are constant tug and tumble, a concept with origins unknown. There are no turns at my Thanksgiving table. We all talk constantly, building conversations in two-part, three-part, four-part harmony. Nobody ever told me to shut up. I wasn't taught to be pretty and polite. I was taught to be honest and messy and loud. Nobody interrupts me. They couldn't possibly. I just keep going. I don't notice them. Just like I don't notice when people objectify me. No man has ever made me feel like a thing. But see, I met plenty of women boobs first, and I can't tell you how many times this conversation I've had to say, I'm sorry, you were still speaking, weren't you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. No, please, please, continue. Because your words are rare, precious gifts dropped timidly to the floor. They bounce up to meet me, and I strain to reach them before they fade under the fluorescent lighting of the system that has silenced you. I don't know what you've been through. I couldn't possibly. I wasn't there. And that makes me feel less of a woman. There are 4 of you and me, sitting in this safe space, raving about the patriarchy. We are all queer, upper-middle-class feminists, and we are all angry, but our anger is different. You are angry because of what they have done to you, whereas I am angry because of what they have done to you, and we both feel deep down like my anger is a hell of a lot less important than yours. But I don't know your anger. I couldn't possibly. I wasn't there. I don't know what you've been through, don't know what he did to you, but I do know what it's done to you. My sisters, my lovers, I have felt it through my aching fingers and my aching bones, through my pulsing blood, and your heaving chest as you sob into our naked bodies cracked open against my collarbone, my fingers still inside you, I stand before you, pinned beneath you, more of a man than I ever thought was possible, and we have broken you. Our lovers, our sisters, and I am angry. More angry than I can communicate. You know that space where fear and love and compassion overlap? I will never be able to undo what the system has done. I'll probably never even figure out how to start perpetuating it. All I can do is try and fight and be angry. That's what ally means. Ally is not a title, not a destination, not a label you can earn. It's a verb. It's stepping up by stepping back. It's stopping my eager words with these sneaky, stunted fingers and saying,